Let's see how really wide works.
Okay, something new for today. This is my stack of books, and we're going to talk about them. iCluadius by Robert Graves. I'd heard so much about this book, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. George Martin, author of Game of Thrones, has referenced this loads of times in his interviews. It's constantly referenced as one of the great novels from the last century. I read Imperium by Robert Harris, and after that I was very interested in picking up this book, which apparently has inspired Robert Harris's Cicero trilogy. Well, I hope the cover of this book doesn't get me banned off YouTube for nudity. Outliers by Malcom Gladwell. The only thing we hear about this book is really the 10,000 hours, which is a big part of this book, but there's so much more to it. Gladwell nicely pulls different anecdotes and examples to illustrate his points. Also, he has one of those styles which makes it really easy to just fly through his writing. Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Niel DeGrasse Tyson. This is a great introduction to a subject I know very little about. You can tell he's trying to compress really big ideas into just a little book, but it's a nice gateway into a larger world and a subject which I'm fascinated by. Persuader by Lee Child. For all my Bond viewers who are looking to get a Bond fix in the literary world, Jack Reacher is a great series. These books are such an easy read. I always say you'll never fly through 500 pages as quickly as you will reading a Lee Child book. They are the definition of page turners. Elantris by Sanderson. Brandon Sanderson is probably one of my favourite working authors today. I'd never consider writing a fantasy story, but it's one of my favourite genres, especially when he's writing. Sometimes you just find an author whose sensibilities really align with the type of reader you are. And Sanderson is that. Tone, action, pace, character. He is one of my favourite authors at the moment, and I'm really looking forward to his fourth Stormlight book. But no bloody spoilers. This is his first book, and I haven't read it, and I'm only halfway through right now. So please, no spoilers in the comments. The Most Important Thing by Howard Marks. This is a collection of memos by Howard Marks, each one titled The Most Important Thing is ... Anyone who's interested in investing knows Howard Marks. Different business subjects interest me: economics, business, investing, life stories. So I generally read something like this every month. And if it's good enough for Warren, it's good enough for us. Finally, Occupational Hazards by Rory Stewart. I'm very interested in this book. I don't know a whole lot about his time in Iraq, but I'm very interested to learn and hear some of the stories behind it. And I'll let you know how it goes. But there's one more thing. Casino Royale by Fleming. I saw there was a hashtag out there, Fleming Reading Challenge, and thought, why not jump into it? It's been more than a few years since I read this first Bond novel, and I'm looking forward to going back to it. So start with this one and work my way through the early Bond books. If anyone has a suggestion for a good Bond continuation novel, comment below and I'll definitely look into it. But please comment below what is your favourite book and what should I read next. And if this slightly different video is something you guys like, give it a thumbs up so I know to continue making them. I may even decide to do them monthly along with my regular weekly videos. Thanks for watching. Keep safe. Bye.